Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to All of Fabric 5. So just me on my little own today. A few bits that I wanted to show you that we obviously haven't done. We've been pretty busy doing stuff as a group, but I thought I would show you some of the things that I've actually been doing myself. So this is my storage area. Lovingly done in limestone bricks, complete contrast to what's going on upstairs, but obviously we will cover that. So I've just got a little bit of a sort of smelting smoker, stone cutter, little bit of a blast furnace thing going on. Everything's pretty basic at the moment. I haven't started any machines, mostly because I wanted to try and do what I can on camera and not do quite so much sort of off camera as I can. But yeah, this is basically the storage area. I've not labelled anything up yet. I'm not that organised, but just got it a little bit organised. Popped an elevator in, which takes you up to the main house. We'll just have a quick sleep because I didn't realise it was night. But takes you up into the main part of the build. So I think last time we were here with the guys, this was pretty much just a one level, for argument's sake. But we've started to put some stuff in now. So we're using the dark glass. Now it's working a bit weird with the texture pack. I've got the red hat texture pack on, and the coloured glass, it kind of makes it go kind of dark that you can't sort of see through it so well, which I'm not sure whether I like that effect, and I'm not entirely convinced. I may change out the shaders pack for this and just see whether that makes any difference, because it's a bit strange, because as you can see, it's a beautiful day, beautiful sunny day. But I do like having the shaders on, but yeah, it just makes the windows and stuff look a little bit strange. But yeah, so we've got elevator down into the storage area here. This part here, I was umming and ahhing about roofing it, and I'm thinking I will either leave it like a glass roof, maybe roof this part, leave this part as maybe a glass roof, so it's a bit like a sunroom. We might have some sort of lounge chairs, deck chair type things on out here, make it a bit like a patio, courtyardy type affair. That's sort of the thought process, hence the reason why we've got sort of marble squares through that. Then we go out into the pool area. So we've got sort of the best thing I can recreate is like an infinity pool. So we've used the blue Portuguese pavement as the like the pool base, and then we've just used some of the black stained glass paint, and we've just got water running down, and it kind of cascades down as a little bit of a waterfall into the sort of little ravine area that we've got over here. So I quite like the effect, and again I love the effect of the water on there, so that is cool. Then this room, apologies again, this is one of the problems with this texture pack, is it is quite dark, and it makes caving, as you've probably seen in the other episodes, quite a challenge. So yeah, I think I need to change this out. But this area is probably going to be like a lounge, sort of living room area. So we've got plenty of windows, probably have some cabinetry, some bookshelves and things like that on the back wall, sorting some lighting out. So I think I know the lights that I'm probably going to use for that. Then out into the entrance hall. So nice and big and bright. So this area here, might put some, I'm tempted to sort of put some plants or something like that down there, have a little bit of a green area. But I've used, as Dari did in her place, a mixture of the steps and the platforms to make spruce stairs going up, and we'll go up there in a second. But I quite like the effect, and I've put some glass here to make a bit of a glass pavement. We can see there, this is just glass, but again, it just makes the sky look black, which is just a little bit strange. But I love the lighting effects of the light coming through the slats on the platforms. I really think that's very nice. This area is going to be the kitchen, and I think the idea with this, it's going to be kind of white and grey, or it may be black units. Haven't quite decided yet, but I thought a nice deep slate tile. So any of the sort of the kitchen and bathroom areas, I've used deep slate tile on the floor. And then we've got a doorway through into here, which will be the dining room, and again we've got access from the hallway here as well. So that is the downstairs. So we'll head back. Let's close those doors off. head back upstairs, and this is like the landing area. So this is going to be the equivalent of the master bedroom, and it will have a nice ensuite, but then this will all be closed off, so the house isn't going to be same top and bottom. It's going to be sort of different levels, so it's not all like the same shape. This is kind of like the guest stroke family bathroom, which I know is smaller than the master bathroom that's attached to the thing, but that's going to be a luxurious bathroom. That's the plan. And this is going to be a bit more, if you pardon the expression, but the Brits will understand it, bog standard. And you'll see the pun there, right? And then this will be the guest bedroom. So again, good size. You know, get a nice bed in here. We'll probably get some nice seating and stuff like that. Have some big windows. So at the moment it's all the polished marble, but we'll probably put the stairs in to make like the windowsills, etc. in that. And then I'm kind of thinking it may be a glass roof for this area. And I'm unsure whether I'll make this area a glass roof just to keep lots of light. But we'll try and probably be putting some skylights and stuff like that in. Now I am unsure about this polished marble now, whether it's too much, and I might take it all out and just have it as the plain marble, just because it's been really quite difficult to get the corners and everything like that balanced. So yeah, I'll have a think about that. Maybe add some detail later on. So yeah, as for what's going on over at the village, not a great deal. Obviously I've cleared out that hut, which was my storage space. This is still my mine entrance, and then we of course have Tiny. So I need to build a house or an enclosure for Tiny at some point, but he's having a little snooze now, bless his little heart. But yeah, all kind of going well there. Joe, I'll harvest the sugar cane while I'm over here, but I don't know, I can't hear any villagers, and I'm wondering whether they've all escaped again. Oh no, I can hear some. I ended up having to try and round people up, and then they'd all forgotten their trades, and yeah, it was all a bit of a mare. But hopefully they are. I think there should be my butcher in here. Yeah, he's still my butcher, and I'm hoping, really hoping, I've still got my librarian, that he hasn't done a runner. Well, I see the leather workers, they're still in there, but yeah, I'm hoping. Why do you keep doing that? Why do you keep doing that? So I take this up, put it down, and it becomes a librarian. Right, what are you offering me? 24 paper and emerald, 9 for that. Okay, so that's not too terrible. So I think this book, I think I might take that with me, because I don't know whether it's the book that's causing the issues. I've never been quite sure whether this is supposed to be open or whether this is supposed to be I think it's probably supposed to be a finished house. But somehow it's kind of, I think with the graveyard, the formation, the structure's gone a little bit wonky with this. Just a little bit wonky. So we might have to think about it, but it's kind of quirky. It is kind of quirky, so we shall leave that as that. But yeah, I'll take this book, and we'll put it in with our other books, and hopefully we'll hang on to our librarian. Okay, so I have a bunch of quests to hand in, and I've been holding off doing this. So I was hoping to do this when we record together, but we've got so engrossed in what we're doing, we kind of run out of time before we've had a chance to do that. But I think this is, there we go, that's my book stuff. But quests, we have many quests to hand in, so I thought I'd go through them with you, because it'll be good to see the kind of loot that we're actually going to get from these. That may help us. So we've obviously created a waystone. We've got our random reward, which is, ooh, what is this? A gilded blackstone crate. How cool is that? We'll have to see what that gives us in a sec. So yeah, that's all good. Then bounties. We've got a simple crate. I don't know why I keep kicking myself out of here. We'll just gather everything up and have a look at it in a bit. So the fishing and crates, that's given us, oh, white fox plushie, how cute is that? Then we have artifacts, and we've got an iron boomerang and a gate of, oh, it's given us another quest. So an iron boomerang, okay. So we still need to do the finding a small graveyard structure, which I think we've got, but I don't know whether I need to do it with a map. So it might be that I need to take an empty map with me, which I'll probably do. And then the profession stuff. Need to find a guild master in a plains village and buy a professions license. So that's something that we could do. So looking at storage, backpack wise, we've made our first backpack. So we made our frayed backpack, and that's given us a data storage chip, which I'm sure will come in useful. Then we have our plated backpack, which is our slightly bigger one, and that's given us a potion bag, always good. We could probably make the others, but a crude storage unit. We've got one of those, and that's given us a melon popsicle, so that can go in our food. I think that is everything that we've done with storage so far. So again, as you can see, I've not done a great deal. I do want to get some of these storage units on the go. So the crude storage unit is a bit like I guess probably the closest thing is going to be like a jabber barrel type thing. I think it only holds one type of entity. So we do need to do a few of those. Trash cans and things like that, I can get those made pretty simply. And barrels and things like that for storing liquids, they'd obviously be useful if we were doing stuff like that. But then we've got all of the battery boxes and basic tank storages and quantum storage units and stuff, so we need to do that. And I do need to start looking at Danks. Absolutely need to start looking at Dank. So maybe what we'll do is once we've done this, we'll maybe build our first Dank. So as far as tools and stuff like that go, chisel, having trouble with this. Right click and put your block of choice, and it wasn't really doing anything for me, but that's giving us a blaze rod. Interesting. And the bits and chisel, and again I'm kind of not, I'm probably doing something wrong with this. But it doesn't seem to work in the same way as the like chisel and bits does. You can't, not that I found so far, you can't cut planes of things or strips of things, but again that could just be me doing it wrong. Then looking at Kybe, we've got a few things with Kybe. So we made our wooden bucket, so that's given us some golden leggings, always useful for the nether. We made our sleeping bag, and that's given us an entangled bag. Fantastic. That's a great win to have. Certus quartz cutting knife. Excellent. White elevator, so we made our first elevator. And diamond leggings. Very nice. Let's have a look. We've got anything else in here. So let's get our XP bottles from there, and that's now opened up all of the witherproof stuff for us. So witherproof obsidian, a wither builder. That could be worth having. Let's grab some more of those. I thought I'd done all of these, but I think what I must have done is actually opened up some other quests. But of course now we've got our entangled bucket, we've got our entangled chest. So it's a bit like an ender chest. And that's going to give us some runes. Fantastic. So excellent. So yeah, this is how you set your code on your bag and your chest. It's a bit like using the colours and the dyes on ender chests, etc. So nice. What else have we got? So Kybe utilities. It's still saying we've got something. Oh yes, there we go. I did hold a diamond lasso, so when we captured Tiny the other week, I have hold on. I haven't made one. Be a lovely reward to get, but no, we get roasted mutton chops. But you never know. You never know. We may earn ourselves one. So tools and armour. few bits and pieces that we've done here. So we've obviously got our hammers. We've just made our basic stone hammer. And what's that giving us? A potion of overload. Or vial of overload. Interesting. I'll have to look into seeing what that does. And we have got the Gate of Babylon. We got the sword for that. And that's given us some cooked cod. Oh, a sliced cooked cod. Very tasty. Still got more. So Industrial Revolution, we've got our book now for that, so that's unlocked all of that for us, so we can start looking at some of the mods in this as well. And then down to the last few, so Arcanus, that's now been opened for us. So that's given us a Certus Quartz block, always going to be useful. And we have got some of these books already that we've picked up, I believe, while we were looting the graveyard. So we've got some glass. I'm not going to argue with that. Glass we're going to need. Rainbow brick wall. Now, the temptation to build something in Spawn with rainbow bricks. Maybe it'll be a rainbow. Oh, and some sticks. We are truly being spoiled today. But yeah, I'm tempted to build with rainbow bricks at Spawn. Now, we've obviously done quite a bit unlocked here, so we might have to drag things around a little bit. So the Lexicon Botanica, we obviously need to get that. We did make our petal apothecary because we made our so all this stuff that we've got that we haven't got room for. Wow. We did make our pure daisy to start getting some wood. So yeah, there's the pure daisy. So as a reward for that. So we've got an iron knife. We have made living rock. And that's giving us a depth meter. Okay, I'm sure again that will be useful for something. And then we can unlock that. We made our bag a little while ago, or we either got a bag, I think it was, to store our petals in. So I think, yep, that is all of our rewards so far. So we've got quite a bit of stuff. We have got quite a bit of stuff. So let's just start putting a few of these bits away. I don't think I've got seeds or anything, but I think we might have to start looking for some new homes for stuff because we're overflowing a little bit. So we'll put some flowers up there. Now we have got some Botania bits and pieces going on here. So anything to do with Botania. What have we got? What did I see? We have got something with Botania. Oh, that's a fertiliser, wasn't it? But okay, so that's not there yet. We'll put our potion bag in here at the moment. We'll put our entangled bag here. We'll pop that in there. It's all kind of sort of technology bits that we haven't got a place for as yet. And then our armour and tools and weapons and all that kind of stuff. Those can all pop into there. Is it night time again already? Let's have a little sleep, shall we? Okay. Have we got any mob stuff? No, but we have got more. So we'll put tools and stuff like that away. So that's tools. And our books are in here. And then we've got a bunch of food in here. So this is kind of meat stuff. In this one is all of our kind of vegetables, and over in this one, sorry, this one here, we've got all of our fruity bits and pieces. So that can go in there. The depth meter, we'll put the vial in there. The bed can go in there. I think we'll put the runes in here as well. A white fox plushie we'll put there. We'll have a look at that and see what if anything comes out of it. And I think we've got some stone bits and pieces in here, so our beautiful wall can go there. I think our glass, yeah, there we go. We're not going to get it in there, are we? Let's take out the soul soil, pop that in there for now. This is where we're starting to overflow with stuff a little bit. And then block of Certus quartz in there. We've got more food still, haven't we? Wow. What was that? That was roasted mutton. Yeah, that can live in there. Britannia. Floral fertilizer. And let's have a look in these crates then, shall we? Is there anything in them? How on earth do you open these then? Do we have to break? I'm having a little bit of lag issue. That's my backpack. Interesting. Wonder whether I'm having some issues with these. It's certainly not letting me open them, is it? So what does it say? I think it says on here, shift click to open. Yeah, you see that should open and it's not, is it? So I'm shift clicking. Never mind. We'll pop that back here because it might be that we need to do a little bit of a restart on that, and then sticks. I think these are wooden bits and pieces thing. Yay! Excellent. So we want to make a dank, or we want to try and, oh dear, make a dank. So we've got to start with the basic dank. So again, you've obviously got all of these bits that you need to do to upgrade it. So the first thing we need is a spruce barrel and some coal, which will be super easy because I'm pretty sure in here we have got a spruce barrel and 8 coal. Easily done. And that will give us our Dank Mark 1. Happy days. So now it's just a case of upgrading these. So in order to get the Dank Mark 2, we need to put some blocks of redstone around our Dank Mark 1. And I don't know how much redstone I've actually got. Oh no, we should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Let's just have a look. We can say our Dank Mark 1, I think it literally holds like 9 things. Yeah. So it's only kind of one layer, effectively one row. We have our Dank Mark 2, and that is 2 rows. So the Dank Mark 3 is going to be blocks of gold around it. Let's see, what have we got in the way of gold? Not a great deal. So we are going to need to go and get some more gold, because at the moment I don't want to use all my gold to do that. So I'm going to leave the Dank here. In fact, actually no, I'm going to take the Dank with me. So shift for storage. Let's just put it up here. Actually, might be able to see it properly. So we've got a stack limit, so we can have 9 items, well, effectively 18 items, and it's 1,024 per stack, which is fine. So we can set that to auto pick up stuff, if I can remember how to do it. So we need to set it to be picking up. There we go. So I think green. Yep, so I think it's now set to pick up. and you can see it's now got the almost like the enchantment on it, so when we go mining that'll be great. We can pop stuff in there, so it does mean I can set what I want to pick up by the Dank as well, which is great. Happy days. So I think that's actually given us a couple more quests. So with storage we can now tick off our Dank Mark 1 and we get a Zeus staff. Ooh. And our Dank Mark 2 is giving us grilled salmon. Excellent. I think that is, yep, I think that's pretty much everything that we have so far that we can do. So if we have a look at these as well, so these basic storage units, so we're starting to sort of delve into some of the Tech Reborn stuff by doing these. So they hold 128 stacks, which is actually pretty good for things like cobble. I know we get a lot of the dark slate stuff. So we need to make iron plates, we need to be able to make all of our electronic circuits, we need to make some more crude storage units, and to be fair, the crude storage units, they hold a reasonable amount and it's a good start. But in order to start making your plates, you need to be able to make or to make machines, we need to be able to make the plates. Now some of the plates, like a compressor, that's fine, but we need plates to make the compressor. So the first thing we need to do is make the forge hammer. So the actual forge itself is 4 iron ingots and 5 blocks of iron. So why don't we quickly put that together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank goodness for the iron farm, because that makes a huge difference on what we can afford. So we've got the forge, which is great, and then we also need the forge hammer, not the forge happer, the forge hammer. Well, I think we, or do we need a, I think it's a hammer, isn't it? Let's have a look. So it'd be, is it a special hammer that we need to make? Let's have a quick look again at the right, so if we were doing it on this, so you just need a hammer. Oh, okay, well that's not so bad. That is not so bad. So what we can do is put our forge hammer down there. It now means we can now put stuff in to make the plates. So it's a good start. So I think what I'll probably do is work on getting some more iron at the iron farm. We've got plenty of copper, etc. And start getting ourselves some better storage for some of the larger things. We need to do some mining. We need to still finish the house off a bit more and maybe get a few more things ready for some more quests. But for now, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care.